Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to day 24 of the online learning course presented by the Paradise Academy. In today's class, we will be learning about mad, elongation. A mad usually appears on the top of letters. There are two kinds of mads. A short mad, which is stretched up to 3 times of a sound, and it looks like a wiggly line. And there is a long mad. It is stretched up to 5 times of a sound. Now let's go through some examples so you can see exactly how long you need to stretch for a mad. So repeat after me. Ba alif zabar ba. Ba waw pesh bu. Ba ya zir bi. Now the 3 words that do have a mad. So ba alif zabar ba. Ba waw pesh bu. Ba ya zir bi. So as we have just read, words that have mad, they will be stretched a lot more. Let's go to the second line. Sin alif zabar sa. Sin waw pesh su. Sin ya zir si. Now the 3 words with the mad. Sin alif zabar sa. Sin waw pesh su. Sin ya zir si. Well done. Let's move on to the third line now. Ba alif zabar ba. Hamza zabar a. Ba. Next one. Jim alif zabar ja. Hamza zabar a. Ja. Sin alif zabar sa. Hamza zabar a. Sa. Next one. Shin alif zabar sha. Hamza zabar a. Sha. Mim alif zabar ma. Hamza zabar a. Ma. Ha alif zabar ha. Ma. Ha. Sin waw pesh su. Hamza zir i. Su'i. Next line. Ain zabar a. Ta alif zabar ta. عطاء. Hamza do zabar an. عطاء. Next word. غين بيش غو. ثاء ألف زبر ثاء. غفاء. همزة دو زبر أن. غثاء. نون زير ني. سين ألف زبر ساء. نساء. همزة دو زبر أن. نساء. Next word. همزة زبر أ. دال ألف زبر داء. أداء. همزة دو بيش أن. أداء. سين زبر ساء. واو ألف زبر واء. سواء. همزة دو بيش أن. سواء. Next word. جيم زبر جاء. زاء ألف زبر زاء. جزاء. همزة دو بيش أن. جزاء. Next line now. با زبر باء. لام ألف زبر لا. بلاء. همزة دو بيش أن. بلاء. دال زي دي. ميم ألف زبر ما. دماء. همزة زبر أ. دماء. كاف ميم بيشكم. دماءكم. حا بيش حو. نون زبر نا. حنا. فا ألف زبر فاء. حنفاء. همزة زبر أ. حنفاء. واو زبر واء. را ألف زبر را ورا همزة زبر وراء ها قلتي بيش هو وراءه همزة واو زبر أو لام زي لي أو لي يا ألف زبر يا أولياء همزة بيش أولياء. Last line now. جيم يا زير جي همزة زبر جي Next one. سين يا زير سي همزة زبر سي يا بيش يو ضاد يا زير ضي يضي همزة بيش يضيء با زبر با را يا زير ري بري همزة دو بيش بريء خا زبر خا طا يا زير طي خاطي همزة زبر خاطيئة تا بيش تو خطيئة ها قلتي بيش هو خطيئته. Well done. I will now hand over to Qari Hanif.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Guys, in today's lesson, we're going to read from ayat 5th to 7th of Surah Baqqarh. So let's start reading. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أولئك. Guys, here Hamza is go just page, so don't stretch. Don't say Hamza waw pesh oo. We're not gonna join Hamza with waw because waw doesn't have jazm. So waw is silent here. So once again, أولئك على عين middle of throat, stretch lam 1 second, lam has Qari zabar, على هدى من ربهم, ha is bottom of throat, dal join with the meme, ya is silent, do gunna, dal meme do zabar dam, and next guys meme join with the ra. Noon is silent here because the shadid is stronger than a jazm, and the re ra full mouth, and ra joined with the ba strongly, ra ba zabar rob ba zir b, and ha meme zir him, ha bottom of throat. هدى من ربهم وأولئك. Guys, this word is the same as the first word, but this word is with waw. This word is with waw. So say with waw. وأولئك هم المفلحون. This ha is bottom of throat, ha peshu, mim lam peshmul, mim join with the lam because lam has jazm, and then mim join with the fa because fa has jazm too. So mim fa peshmuf, lam ze li, ha wa nun peshhun, ha is middle of throat, stretch for 1 second, and at the end of sentence, madde asli, we can stretch even longer. So we can stretch about 4 to 5 seconds as well. So once again, هم المفلحون. Go to next line. إن الذين. Guys, here noon has tashdid, so join Hamza with the noon and do gunna also. So innal, noon join the lam, lam as tashdid, strongly join noon with the lam, then lam zaballah, dhal ya the, stretch dhal 1 second, and dhal is very soft letter between the teeth. إن الذين كفروا. In this word only ra is full mouth, kaf empty, front of your mouth, kafa and stretch ra. كفروا سواء. Seen with a whistling sound, sa, and very empty letter. And wow, guys, stretch. Wow has a 4 to 5 second mud. And the next, when you say Hamza do pesh un, make sure say clearly without holding. Don't say un, that's wrong. Say un, and this Hamza is bottom of throat. This is not ain. It's not on, that's wrong. It's un, bottom of throat. Once again. سواء عليهم. Ha, bottom of throat, ain, middle of throat. عليهم أأنذرتهم. Hamza bottom of throat and Hamza join the noon. Do ikhfa gunna here. And Zal join the Ra. Zal softly between the teeth. Ra is full mouth because we join Ra with the Zabar. And Ta Zabar Ta, Ta empty. Ha min pesh hum. Ha bottom of throat. So hum without holding. Hum like this. أأنذرتهم am lam. So guys, here Hamza means lam means lam. So don't hold, guys. Don't say lam, that's wrong. We do hold when meme come with tashdid, not with the jazm. So read without holding. Lam. Next line. تنذرهم. Tarun Pashtun. Do ikhfa gunna. Zal join with the ra. Read ra empty because this time we're joining ra with the zir. And ha mim pesh home. تنذرهم لا يؤمنون. Stretch the lam because lams go alif next to it. Lam alif zabar la. So zabar with alif we stretch. And yu'minun, that's a jerk sound here. Ya hamza pesh yu. Whenever hamza come with the jazm, we read with the jerk sound. And the noon waw pesh noon, stretch the noon, which is madde asli at the end of sentence. لا يؤمنون. ختم الله. Kha is full mouth, ta empty, mim join with strongly with Allah's lam. And guys, this time we're going to read Allah's lam with the full mouth because we join Allah's lam with the zabar. Mim lam zabar mal. Lam kari zabar law. So read Allah's lam full mouth. ختم الله على. Lam stretch. قلوبهم. Qaf is back of your mouth. Full mouth letter. Lam wa pishlub. Bazir bi. Ha mim ze him. Ha bottom of throat. قلوبهم وعلى. So wow, zaba wa, like circle your lips when you read wow, wa, like this. وعلى. Stretch lam. Next line. سمعهم. Seen, whistling sound. Behind the teeth. Ain, middle of throat. Ha mim ze him. سمعهم وعلى. Stretch lam 3 seconds. وعلى أبصارهم. Hamza join the ba. Do echo sound, qalqala, because whenever 5 letters qaf, ta, ba, jim, dal, when these 5 letters come with the jazm, we do qalqala, which means echo sound. Yeah, so we're going to say ab. We're not going to say ab. We're going to say ab. And swad stretch 1 second because alif is zabar, and read swad behind this story. Read swad full mouth behind the teeth. And ra is a read ra empty because ra has something underneath. And ha mim say him. Ha bottom of throat. أبصارهم غشاوة. So ghain is top of throat, full mouth letter. Sha, sheen alif zabar sha stretch. Waw zabar wa, ta waw do pesh. To make a nasalization sound or nasal sound, read through your nose. Do gunna about 2 to 3 seconds. Ta waw do pesh tu, like that. غشاوة ولهم. Guys, here Hamza ha mim pesh hum, so don't hold, don't say walahum, that's wrong. Don't hold. Read clearly without holding. ولهم عذاب. Ain middle of throat, dal soft layer between the teeth, bado pesh bun, clearly without holding. Don't say bun, that's wrong. عذاب. عذاب. The last word, عظيم. Ain middle of throat, and the wa ya means lim. Wa is side, like side. Wa ya is full more letter. عظيم. So second time just read without me. Which means without my explanation. Let's read. أولئك على هدى من ربهم وأولئك هم المفلحون. إن الذين كفروا سواء عليهم أأنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون. ختم الله على قلوبهم وعلى سمعهم وعلى أبصارهم غشاوة ولهم عذاب عظيم. جزاك الله خيرا.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Lesson number 2, Nasiha. In today's lesson, we're going to talk about beginning from the right hand side. For us to be successful as Muslims, we need to obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. What our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam did is called Sunnah. And for us to act upon a Sunnah, we gain great reward and we live a beautiful life. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give the ability to act upon the sunnahs of our beloved Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Hazrat Aisha radiyallahu anha, she used to say that the beloved Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam liked to begin with the right when putting on his shoes, combing his hair, while performing ablution, and in doing anything else. So from this hadith we learn that the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he would put on his clothes, he would begin with the right. So whenever he would put on his shoes, he would put on the right foot first, then the left foot. Whenever he put on his clothes, he'll put in the right arm, then the left. So we should, now this is not very difficult and it's not hard to do, but we should make a habit of putting on our clothes first with the right, then with the left. And when we're taking off, it should be the opposite way around. We should take off the left, then take off the right. Even when our beloved Prophet Muhammad would comb his hair, when he would comb his hair, he would start with the right, then the left. And when he would perform wuzu, he would start with the right and then the left. In another narration, the Prophet said, if one of you puts his sandals on, let him start with his right foot. When he takes them off, let him start with his left foot, so that his right foot is the first to wear the sandal and the last to be taken out of it. So whenever we put on our clothes or our sandals or our shoes, we begin with the right, and we take it off. We take the left one off first, and then the right one. So when we put some on, we begin with the right, and when we're taking off, the right one comes off the last. The rule is when we put something on, right first, then left. When we take off something, it's left first, then right. Activities of an opposite nature, like blowing the nose and removing any dirt, should be done with the left hand. Anything that's opposite, not a good action, we should do with the left hand, like blowing our nose. So, where should we use our right hand or the right hand side? So, here are some places where we start with the right. When we enter the masjid, we should enter with our right foot. When we're giving or taking something, so if I'm going to give something to somebody, maybe a plate, maybe a cup, or maybe some money, I give with my right hand. And the person that's receiving, he should also take with the right hand. So this is a sunnah in itself. So just imagine that, just when you give something, don't give with your left hand, but give with your right hand. And you've acted upon a sunnah of Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. When you're entering the house, enter with the right foot. When you're boarding a vehicle, going into a car, enter with the right foot. In England, it's very difficult because we have cars that are right-hand drive. So when you enter, it's very difficult to enter with the right foot. But I remember my Ustad, he used to be very particular about this sunnah. So whenever he would enter his car, even to drive, now just imagine when you open the right-hand door, he would first put his right foot in, then he would put his left foot in. Remember, it's easier, especially with the right hand drive, to enter with your left foot, then the right. But he would be very particular on this sunnah. So even when you enter a vehicle, try to with your right foot, then the left foot. When you're eating and drinking, always use your right hand to eat and use your right hand to drink. One day, a person was sat with the Prophet of Allah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and he was eating with his left hand, and the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam told him off. And he said, I can't eat with my left hand. So the Prophet ﷺ cursed him and said, you'll never be able to eat with with your right hand. And so all his life, no matter how hard he tried, he could never eat with his right hand. So because he was arrogant in his answer, so even if somebody left-handed, that's sometimes something natural. But when we're trying to act upon these sunnahs of good, try to do them with your right hand. And what should we do with the left hand? When we enter the washroom, we should enter with the left foot. So when we go into the toilet, we should enter with the left foot. When we're cleaning oneself, when we're performing istinja in the toilet, we should do it with our left hand. When we blow the nose, should be with the left hand. When we leave the masjid, we leave with the left foot. When we're taking off our clothes, our shoes, it should be with the left. So, mashallah, what we learned in this lesson is amazing. These are small sunnahs, but these sunnahs will take us into Jannat. These are ways of acting upon the ways of our beloved Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And there's great wisdom behind all these sunnahs. You know, people are discovering now the benefits of using the right over the left for good actions. So anyway, may Allah Ta'ala give us the tawfiq to begin with the right hand side. Ameen Ya Rabbal Alameen.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Insha'Allah, today we will be learning how to read Janazah Namaz for a boy. It is very similar to that of an adult, but insha'Allah we will learn how to pray it, insha'Allah. So for the first takbir, we raise our hands and we recite Allahu Akbar, and then we fold our hands. Then we recite the thana, which is سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك وتبارك اسمك وتعالى جدك وجل ثناؤك ولا إله غيرك. Then comes the second takbir. So we recite Allahu Akbar, but we do not raise our hands. And then we recite Duhu Sharif, which is Allahumma salli ala محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. Then comes the third takbir. So we recite Allahu Akbar, but we do not raise our hands. And then we recite the dua for a deceased boy, which is Allahumma ij'alhu lana faratan waj'alhu lana ajran wa zukhran waj'alhu lana shafi'an wa mushaffa'a. Then comes the fourth takbir. So we recite Allahu Akbar, but we do not raise our hands. Instead, we just say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.